What's up, guys?
We're back again.
Part 3, I guess? I don't guess I'm making it a 3-parter.
Yeah, 3 parts.
So we're gonna be assembleizing for some testing tune right now, because we got all of we got it pretty much all in place. I got my bar here. I got some extra 1/4 inch welded on here, and then that there, and all that stuff welded to the floor, to here. Box welded all that in. He did a beautiful job.
Did my best.
We got anti-roxas tunnel filled back in here. Don't mind all that, just gonna be sanded smoothly. I got my floor patched in here. I gotta curve this down if this stuff is sharp here.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a bunch of seam sealer. I got this all here. I got that patched in. Yeah. So, oh, I got this thing here. This thing came out awesome. Look at the way. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? That's just bent it around real nice with a bang bang smash smash, you know. Okay, so I'm also gonna put another guard here, kind of to protect my hoses from roxases on the dirt roads. So yeah, we're gonna do a little assembly now. Just throw the gas tank in the back, ratchet strap it down, and go up to some big mounds of dirt and see if we did it right.
Yeah. Yep. Test it out real quick before we paint it, make it pretty, and hope we didn't mess anything up. But I think we got it pretty good. For basically only taking one measurement, made sure the lowers were about 10 degrees and everything else.
Yeah, we kind of started from 10 degrees, setting the lowers at the angle, bedangle.
Yep. The towers are probably the hardest part to set. So
yeah, that was fun to figure out. I mean, I don't know, lots of geometry and math and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. So
they're like this way and that way. I don't know.
Angle of the dangle.
Angle of the bedangle, like blarg and jargon, you know what I mean? I picked it up on the circuit. Yeah, All right, here we go. So pretty monumental moment. She sits on her own weight in the rear here.
No weird sounds, nothing like that. It was like a normal, real vehicle built by a big company like Mopar or Chrysler.
Chrysler. Look at that. Oh, there's so many things to take in right now. Oh yeah. She's under there. She's got the anti-roxas and
that anti-rock fits with about -1 millimeter of clearance.
It's fine.
It goes in.
It's gonna self-clearance if it doesn't clearance, you know? It's gonna be fine. Look at that thing. It goes on for miles. Miles. And you know, we did all the mock-up and everything on this side. And wouldn't you know, it fits on this side too. I don't know. We good, you know? I guess so. Definitely fits. We're gonna throw a bunch of weight on there as far as the rear bumper and
Gas tank skid.
The gas tank skid, and try and load it up because she's sitting high right now. She's a little.
Got like, I don't know, 11 inches on the coilover.
Yeah, how much of the shock showing? We gotta get some weight on it, see if we can compress it down a little bit, and cause she's all the way adjusted up to so.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just have to fill my rear with rocks.
We're doing a thing. There's a tire on there. There's no jack stands under the frame or anything. Yeah.
It's gonna be on its own weight for the first time this year, 2025, my guy.
This is gonna be cool. So, yeah. It didn't break in half.
It needs weight on it to go down more. It's like
a lot more.
It's
It's tall.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting on some fuel line and some brake line, and I can take it for a little test, but I got the weight on the back, you know, I got my skid plate there to bash on rocks for my gas tank. I got all that in there. The anti-rock is sitting right at the angle that I want it. I got that just taped on there, so that's what it's gonna look like. So next time you see me, I guess we're gonna be on a pile of dirt, seeing if we hear any pop, crack, bing, bang, crack, crackle. Getting that bumper on by myself was fun. I'm so excited. Let's go! Listen to all that sound.
Definitely noisy.
Well, that'll be fixed once the sound deadener and carpet's on there.
Yeah.
Oh, they think they're making noise because there's nothing hooked up. Oh, listen to that rear end. That's the rear end that's making all that noise.
I think it needs to be rebuilt.
I think, well, good thing I got all this stuff to rebuild it.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold it right there.
Yeah, dude, that's not bad.
Hold on right there, don't roll. Just barely touch it. Video proof. Sick. Wow. Yeah, she's stiff now. Yeah.
Let's get out of there.
Yeah, we don't need a fuel
Yeah, you got like another inch.
Another inch, I can, yeah.
So,
that's
but you can put an inch of rubber under this, and I mean that's where it's stopping itself, at least there.
That's where I want it.
All right, hold on.
Bump stop on it now. Look at that, Noah.
That's nice. Oh. That's right at bump stop.
So I could just take a little bit off of that to give it a little more. How am I in the hose on the tire?
You've got miles.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you got miles. And the spring's not touching itself.
Everything looks good from this side.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
But
Okay, so when
give
you're
it
on
gas.
the throttle, you've got a lot of, so like if you were to power brake it, you'll stand the rear end up.
Is that good or bad?
It's not terrible. It looks like it's,
Yeah.
How many am I talking? I mean, I don't hear it hitting.
do that again?
Yeah, you're clear. You're clear.
Yeah, so your front's pretty level. Third passenger and full passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about there. Yeah, I'll hold there for a second first.
Oh, plenty of room.
Yeah, I don't really
We're good?
Everything clears.
Sweet.
You still have like 1/2 inch, 3/8 for your exhaust.
Let's go build a Ford 8.8, brother. Have both of you sit on it. You guys aren't as fat as I am.
No, not even close. Wow, that was mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's stable. All the room in the world on everything.
She's stable for being this high up, huh? So it's been a little... So it's been a little... So it's been a little while since I've got...
What's up?
So it's been a little while because I've just been trying to get work done on this thing, and we got the axle all built up, and we're in the process of sanding it down. And well, he was in the process of sanding it down. I was trying to, you know, talk to you guys, but
Oops.
It's all right. So we got some more stuff done on the X-Shay. We're getting this painted. It's all prepped up for paint under there. We got all this stuff done under here. We got, it's all, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff in here, but this is all, yeah, sound, that end.
Out here till like what, 10:30 last night doing all that? Double
Yeah.
layered. And on the tubs, it's single layer. We did a little more where the exhaust goes. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna sound, or not sound, or whatever it's gonna be. But now we're gonna be in the process of Raptor coat. I'm gonna Raptor coat everything. Little special in the end, you'll see. It's gonna do a little additive to it, maybe. And then we're gonna carpet all this, cause it's not just a buggy, you know. I don't know.
Full body buggy.
It's a full body buggy. It's full body, baby.
Yeah. Well, cageless full body buggy.
Cage is coming next winter.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll make it through this winter.
Well,
or this spring.
Yeah.
Summer.
This winter.
Summer. Yeah, next winter. Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll do a little montage of the painting, cause it's boring, and I've been sanding for days and stuff, so I didn't film any of that cause it's boring. But yeah, let's go. Bye.
Black glitter?
Yeah, cause I can. No particular reason, I guess. It's just that I can. And I will. And with glitter. I don't know.
Yeah, Raptor coat. Got the paint booth all set up.
I'll give you a quick tour. Primered, ready to go.
The primer for underneath is clear, so it doesn't look like you did anything under here, but it's all ready to go.
So it's the Ford 8.8 here. You gotta, for the C-clip eliminator, you gotta cut this off. That's kind of sketchy. And I bolt this on. Basically where the bearing sits is you're cutting off and putting a new spot for a bearing to sit. And we press the bearings onto the axle here. With all this junk.
Oxlocker C-clip eliminator.
Yeah. And so, yeah, now we're cutting this off, and we still gotta press the other one. So we'll show you us pressing it on, and then we'll kind of show you the order it goes in, because it's kind of hard to find that information. But yeah, so here we go.
Cut it in the wrong spot.
No, I nailed it. Hopefully, a little clean action. Maybe a little pull this guy around the inside there before we pull that rag. Here, this one's it's like a date in the 80s, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rusty gun, rusty gun, rusty gun. So we're trying to get this as cleaned up as we can. Right here. Nice and cleaned up. Cut it even. There was like a little lip on there. Cut it even with that. Got it all cleaned up in here. Box is putting the RTV right on like that.
We'll probably do the rest of it too, right?
No, that's fine like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, that'll be fine because it's gonna hit this lip and all squish out. This lip here is gonna push it all out.
Okie dokie.
Yes. Oh, no. Start uploading. Cancel.
Don't we want the bolts going the other way?
It doesn't matter at this point.
Okay.
Down here?
Yep. Gooey.
Nice. Alright, so that's how you do the axle side of the C-clip eliminator.
Not bad at all.
On today's adventure, we figure out that if you get a C-clip eliminator for the Ford 8.8 and this brake
Eldorado caliper brake kit.
yeah, if you buy the two, they don't work with each other because the C-clip eliminators move this axle, the outside of the axle shaft out by 3/4 of an inch.
Yep.
And so nothing, we've tried every combination of this here, this there, that there, and it's not working. So we now have to cut this bracket and move it over 3/4 of an inch. Because if you can see here, show them up this way, right on line with it. I need a straight, like a good straight edge. Oh, right here. You can see this is the mounting surface the brakes are supposed to be on, and they are this far away. Here to here. That's, yeah, that's not gonna work. So now we're gonna cut this nice $300 bracket here and void all warranties. So here we go.
And this is the Ultimate 88 kit from Yukon, or it's extremely similar. It's basically all the same components, but
got it through Ox though.
Through Ox, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess there's a couple different C-clip eliminator kits out there, but this one does not work with the brake upgrade for The 48.8. Out of an Explorer, Ranger?
Explorer and
Explorer.
Ranger.
Same thing.
Same thing.
So, yeah.
So we're gonna get right on that. That's gonna be fun. Yay! So here's the bracket here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure from the hole over on both sides and then cut it down like that. Yep, just gonna, and so I'm gonna leave these holes in this part oriented the right way, so it's like because it's kind of like a spacer right here, even though we had to have whooshers in here too, which is kind of lame, but that's how we had to get it all to work. So there's a spacer because you're supposed to have the stock backing plate in there. But I don't want to use those brakes because it uses the drums as the parking brake, and it's not. It just sucks as the. It's just not a good. I can never get it to work. So that's why I want these, because it's got the parking brake built into it, the caliber. But here we go. Warranty voiding time. So I've cut this part of the bracket off here, and I've cut this other part of the bracket on top flat, and then I've cut this out of 1/4 inch angle iron, bedangle iron, angle of the bedangle, and then we're gonna, where's the top go? And yeah, so, and we're gonna put the brakes on top, so, cause rocks.
Yeah, get it out of the rocks.
You know,
hopefully a little more out of the water.
Rocks. Lots of them. But now we gotta figure out, now we gotta drill these holes. Did your fine tip fit in these, in there? In here? In there?
Yeah, or we can just take some gear marking paint.
Hold on,
put it on the end of the bolts.
Oh. Dog! So our FedEx driver likes to just stop and give the dogs treats. Nothing to deliver except for treats for the dogs. It's pretty legit.
No shipping.
No, free handling. So yeah, now we're gonna drill some holes and then try and, so these two bolts are gonna have to be longer now.
Yes.
But so we'll drill those and then we'll get it mounted and we'll tack it here and we'll see, I guess, if we can take it off, and then we'll put the
rotor
on and then the spacer to hold it, and then we'll bolt this to the caliper and we'll set it on.
And that'll put it where it needs to be.
Put it where it needs to be this way, and then we just need to figure out if we're anywhere near where we need to be this way.
Yeah.
Finalist assembly. An assemblation of the great minds of the assemblies. Oh, you got any more of that anti? Oh, you're using it?
Yeah.
Okay, no big deal. Remember, kids, when you live up in the Rust Belt, anti-sneeze all of your bolts.
Everything.
Everything, yeah. Mostly the shaft.
Always.
Always the shaft.
Always loop the shaft.
Shafty. Get shafty with it. No. Is that the thing?
Yes.
Sure. All right, so we got our brackets made here, and they're black now because we painted them. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of welding, and came out really good though.
A lot of fabrication. Here, we'll get you in up on this here.
On this braction.
That's just getting you playing with your shaft. So yeah, we had to obviously move it over whatever that distance is there.
That was a 5/8 or 3/4.
Yeah, something like that. So we got some extra gusset on here. We got a gusset on here. We should have 45 that one to match it, but you know, whatever. There's minor details. So I'm gonna move the brake on top because rocks, I don't know. Maybe it's a good move, maybe it's a bad move. But it's the move we made, so we're gonna have to deal with it. You know? Them's the consequences. Can I get that, never sneeze?
No.
Oh. It's gonna do that. It just doesn't screw into the top anymore. Here we go, we got the axle all ready to go in here. We got our custom bracketry made up here. Spacers here to fill in what we needed for the the factory bracket. I got all flex line here. These I'm gonna get made smaller. I got the block there, and then we're gonna go shoot off of the upper control arm. But yeah, she spins so nice. Oh, so nice. Ready to go into the Jeep.
Yeah, I'm feeling tipsy. I'm on the move. We're getting frisky. We're in the groove. People are smiling, and the music is on fire. The lights are turning me on, and they're lifting me higher. I wanna tell you that I feel alright. Yeah, I feel fine. Yeah, something inside me is saying that I'm on the move, baby. Hey, I'm moving on up to a higher destination. I'm moving on up. I'm feeling cheeky. I'm on high.
Box is working so fast that he caught himself on fire.
Whoops. Yeah. I stopped cutting and it got warmer. It was weird.
Yeah, you're sweating a little bit, guy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Finally getting the nice weather here in New England.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're sweating because of the weather. I think,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
957 and 12 in the garage.
Yeah. I think we're on what, month 7 of this?
Yeah, but I mean, we're only working on weekends and stuff, so, but, today we're working on the front axle.
Yep.
Box is grinding off a bunch of old bracketry so we can put on new bracketry.
Yes.
I'm working on these notch custom fender flares here that when we pulled them off, they broke here and there.
They were broken before we pulled them off.
Oh yeah, they were definitely broken before we
Yeah, we'll see if we can put a clip of where.
Quick! Oh! Just a flare.
they broke.
We have
most-
that on video.
Do we?
Crunch. Oh yeah. That was the same day. That was the last time you drove the automatic transmission.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The video does.
I don't remember. So we're gonna upgrade it and put some metal in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld some studs on here and here, and then we're gonna fiberglass it all in. And then this one I'll probably put a new one on too. So that's already one that I did there. This is one I'm working on here. So yeah, Box working on this, and
Back to grinding. Yep.
underneath is looking pretty good under there, but yeah. Woo! Yeah, right now it's total chaos under here right now. We got the back all done. We'll give you a little tour of the back. We got the coilovers out now. We're gonna go get them charged and go pick up some 37s
Yeah.
for the XTERRA too.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
excited.
So we got the axle under the Jeep now, and she's all painted. She's got it. So we got my brake lines here, and my cables here for my super fancy brakes that work awesome because screw those drum brakes. Yeah, so we got her in here, and now she's sitting on jack stands again still because we're working on the front. We got a lot going on over here. So we got just it's tight, to say the least. It's like, but we got everything. It's just gonna work. This is just gonna fit. This is just gonna fit. This is just gonna fit. We're gonna have to lob this guy off, and now so my coilover can fit. Yeah, that's all the stuff on this thing. So we're gonna go on a journey right now though, and get my coilover charged, and
Some 37s for the XTERRA that you guys haven't seen yet, but we got the Titan swap done and re-geared to 456s.
we'll give you a little preview right now. So Box, what's going on right now? What do you got going on right there?
37s. For
Dude.
the XTERRA. We got what? Ken the Cleaver.
Ken the Cleaver, yeah. Look at this.
These are the new ones.
Look at this. It says triple threat sidewall. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna test that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna test that. But we're at our buddy's shop here, and we're here. Look,
Auburn, Mass. Limitless off-road.
yeah, these guys are awesome. They hooked us up with the tires. They hooked me up with my coilovers. We're getting all of our parts. They're a whole shop. You guys have to check them out. Link in the description below. They offer a wide variety of off-road stuff, and they do like anything. Toyotas, you know, Jeeps, whatever.
Yep.
They are 1 ton in an JL right now.
Yep. Yeah.
So
yeah. Stretch JL. They do what? I think it's a Dana 60 and a Sterling.
yep.
So, and then they're putting the JL axles into a TJ. And yeah.
Yeah, but you guys gotta come down, check them out. They got all the stuff. Look, these are going on there. They're 42s. Mickey Thompson. What? I mean, yeah, fun place. Come check them out. So, we didn't make it far, and well, we got some rubbing going on. So we're gonna try something.
B Squared Builders professional fender rolling right here.
Yes. Yeah.
Rubbing a little more there?
A little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, we gotta get the back a little bit more. I gotta shove it in there a little bit more. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's not anything in there that can get. Okay.
No, right back canister left.
Okay. All right. Yep. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That worked beautifully. Look how much more room there is.
Oh man, I like it.
Perfect. It was a pretty successful day yesterday.
37s ride really nice.
The stick thing worked pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Would have been a long ride home without that.
It was still a lot of bah, bah, bah. The tires did better than the XTERRA in that factor.
Yeah, it rubs.
But these things look awesome. I can't wait to try them in the woods.
Yeah. Hopefully next weekend.
Yeah, hopefully we do a little test and tune, and that'll be the end of the videos, and then we'll have wheeling videos for you guys.
All year.
All year, yeah. All the stuff. We're gonna have to try and get as much out there.
Got a lot of trips planned. Cool places.
Yeah, I mean, look at, if you're in the area, New England, look at our open off-road page. It's a private page, but if you want to come out and have fun with us, we put these rides on, and we're more than willing to have people come for the ride and have fun. And yeah, but I guess we're gonna go back to underneath my Jeep, and well, I guess it's not that nice of a day, but whatever. There we go. That's what we got going on with me. It's we're gonna be grinding a little bit.
A lot of it.
Can you even turn the tire back in there? It won't go back that way either, right? Oh, it does go back. Oh,
Up to there.
oh, okay. I'll take it. Sure. There's a 44 under there. Everything's all tacked on there. We've been trying to be smart for a few days.
Trying. I think it's working out pretty well.
Yeah, we put one thing in the wrong spot, but that's why we tacked it on. And oh yeah, look at all the. I think that axle seal is shot. That's what we're gonna go with.
Well, there's no shaft in there.
Oh, there's no shaft in there. Oh, there's that. Don't mind that. So yeah, we're gonna do some cutting and cutting.
A lot of cutting.
Some cutting right now.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh, that's. I'm like, why is this? My heater's running. That's. But so this guy. You want to turn? Is it turned all the way this way? Yeah. Okay. Yep. So maybe I'll just start with. I mean, it's gonna swing. I think. I'm gonna start. I don't know how much I want to take out. I guess you can always take more off, right? Do you think I should stick at an angle or go straight?
Keep it at the angle.
Keep it at the angle?
Yeah, why not? You can almost just match that. That's what I did on the front of mine.
That's a lot. That's a lot of bumper to
I
take
don't know
off.
if you have to go that far with it.
I could probably go something like that's not bad. Like that. That's not bad like that.
I think you could even.
Well, that's in line with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you look, that's why I get the whole piece on there, and then I kind of
Gotcha.
like. So that is kind of, we could probably even.
I think that.
I mean, that's what's in line. You know, unless I went with this body line, then it would be kind of like
I think that is more the ticket.
something like. Trying to follow this. But that's only, I guess we can start with that, right? Okay, like that, and then I'll do this.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
It's a good starting point,
Mm-hmm.
at least.
Definitely.
So, I guess, yeah.
All right, we're back for another week, and
And the finale, I guess. This is where we're at. Don't mind those axles. Those are just extra axles. The one we're working on is, yeah.
So we've got, what is it, the Jaina K4 kit?
Jaina K4 kit, yeah, which gives you different bearings so that I can run a, so this is the, where is it? This is the pinion that came in the 44, and then this is the JK pinion that I'll be running. Look at the size difference in those shafts. It's going to make it 40% stronger. Now, are we going to be able to do it is the question. We're going to leave you at that note because we have an event to go to next weekend.
Yep.
Snoring and Exploring.
5th annual, right?
5th annual, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, there's a deflection bolt that comes with this kit, and
No, that was a separate buy.
oh, never
Completely
mind.
separate buy.
Separate, and we're not going to install it right now because we have a week. We actually have 2 days, and we'd like to get out tomorrow and test this thing to make sure we don't get any surprises. I don't know what, an hour and a half away and in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm not even painting the axle. We're just going to get it going and throw it under there, and I guess that's where we'll leave you. Next video that comes out, I'm either going to be there with my Jeep or I'm not.
Yep. So
Hopefully I'm there with my Jeep.
either way, we'll see you next weekend.
Bye!